You're listening to the Pixie Dust Fan Podcast. Hi, I'm Francine.
And I'm Carrie.
We're two best friends who can't stop talking, usually about Disney stuff.
Sometimes we have fascinating guests, and sometimes it's just us. But it's always positive and fun.
We're happy to have you join our chat. Thanks for listening, and let's get started. Well, Happy New Year, pal.
Happy New Year. Long time no podcast.
Holy mackerel. I feel like I've forgotten how to do this.
I hope you haven't, because I don't know what to do. So
it's been a while.
it has.
And it feels like, you and I obviously chatted over the holidays, but it just feels like it's been a very long time. And as we were getting set up, we were like, have you got your earbuds? Have you got this? Like, hang on a second. I got to open the recorder. And it was like we didn't know what we were doing. It was like our very first podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here we are.
We've gotten a little bit better since then.
I think so. And I think you know what? We're super excited to be back, and we have lots of great plans for the year, which is kind of the topic for today's podcast. You were like the mastermind behind this. Do you want to tell everybody what we're doing?
Well, I got the idea because I've been bombarded on my Instagram about people making bingo cards for next year, for this year coming. Bingo cards, and I also saw people doing punch cards. What's a punch card? Over my TikTok. So the bingo card is like you create a bingo card and you put in all kinds of things you want to accomplish in the year, and then at the end of the year you cross off the ones you've done to see if you can get a bingo, like a line or two, or I don't know. Maybe there should be some rules. Like if you get one line, you get this. If you get two lines, you get this. If you get a full card, you get this. And then the punch cards I saw where people like make like little business card type punch cards. And so say you're say you want to drink more water. So like they make a punch card that has like so many like say you want to do, I don't know, maybe water's not a good idea. Say you want to walk 50,000 steps. As you punch the card as you go, so you have like 5,000 steps times 10, and when you punch them and you fill the card, some people just have it where it's just you punch it and it's done. But some people will say, like, say you have like a sticker obsession. So say I wanted to walk 100,000 steps, and I punched every time I did 5,000 steps, and then the reward is like buy a new sheet of stickers. So some people like would have them, and then they would write the reward: buy a new pair of shoes, buy whatever, buy a new record, buy whatever they're going to treat themselves when they get to the goal. Sort of like how people do like bullet journals where they keep track of all of their, like the stuff that they're doing to like, walk, drink water, whatever they're doing. But this is just sort of like a little handheld, like a little bit more manageable. I think a little less stressful probably because it's just a little card. And the people that do them are really crafty, like they're making them all fancy or whatever. So I thought that maybe we should do a Pixie Dust Fan Podcast 2026 bingo card. See what we think we're going to do this year. And then at the end of the year.
What's our reward if we get a bingo?
I don't know.
Some of these things are kind of like rewards.
Exactly. That's what I don't think. I think
if we do them, they're rewards. Like they're good.
Yeah, like I saw a lot of people's examples, like people that were on social media, and they would have rewards based on like the growth and the success they wanted to see. Right. And then some people I saw like, they were just sort of more day-to-day, like manageable things that some learn how to play the piano, but then like, I don't know, go read 5 books or something. So I saw all kinds of examples of things. So yeah.
I'm excited. Anyways. I'm excited. We have a very good list, and I would love if we got a whole card. but
I don't think
might,
that's going to happen.
I don't know, man, because it might be a bit expensive for us to get a whole card.
Yeah, I think we should just aim for like a line or two. And the one thing too that when we were building the bingo card, like I was just randomly filling them in. So like I didn't even really look to see if I like kind of stacked things up in an unreasonable manner or if I did not put them on the bingo card in any manner that would make one bingo easier than the other. I
Right.
literally had my pen and I just filled in all the spots here and there as we thought of them. So
This is
there
exciting.
maybe some of them will be just impossible.
Nah, we can do it. I believe in us, Carrie.
Okay.
All right. So, do you want to just like, so should we just do them one at a time? We'll read them off. We'll take turns.
Sure.
Okay. You want to read the first one?
Which way are we going to go? Like a top and across over?
Sure.
Okay. So there's no bingo really, like it's just a list of
Yes. But it's on a bingo
okay.
card, so we have to decide, are we going across? Are we going down?
And there is a free space in the middle.
Yes.
So
Okay.
okay. So the first thing is we're gonna have five new, not repeats, five new podcast guests in this 2026.
That's pretty exciting. And we better start getting on that because and the reason I say that is we're bi-weekly now,
I know.
which means technically there's only at max 24 podcasts in the year.
Yeah. I
And
was
this is
gonna make it
number
a
one.
higher number, and then I was like, oh, I better not. Like five is probably pushing it.
Do you have anybody on your mind that you're thinking of, or shall we just keep it a surprise until we have the five?
I think we better keep it a surprise. Well, we just have to do the five throughout the year. We don't have to plan them all at once.
Right, true. But we should start thinking about like our first guest.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
And it's
If
new
we're running
people,
short,
people we've never
if
had on before.
but would that be like if we're running short and we've only had four, like what if I had one of my cats on? Would that be considered if they were like an official guest?
No, because
You
they've
know,
been on
they
before. They
no, they
make
make an
appearances all
appearance,
the
but
time.
they're not a guest.
They're not official guests. They're not credited in the show
Let's just say
notes.
they've never been invited.
Maybe we have to do that.
If we get stuck.
Yes, if we get stuck, they will be it. Okay, so are we going across the top or down the side?
Yeah, let's go across the top.
Okay. So the next one was a little bit of a debate. Um because a daily challenge was tough. So what we agreed on was to walk 35,000 steps per week. So on
And we can
average,
average it out.
and by the end of the year.
Yeah. To get to
So
that goal, work up to that goal.
work up to that goal. And it's funny because yes, we recognize that people walk 10,000 steps a day. We do not.
I walked about 200 today, probably.
Right? Because
So,
we're chained to our desks. So, 35,000 steps a week is pretty out there, but we are going to do it because this is the year of our health.
right.
Okay. So, okay.
If you say
Next.
so. Next, go to the D23 Expo or whatever the heck they call it now. D23.
And I just realized this, Sunshine, that you put down because this isn't the one in Walt Disney World this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Snuck that one in.
You snuck that one in there. So go to the D23 Expo. So this year it'll be in California.
Yep.
Yep. Excellent.
Got my pens out in case I need to make amendments or make some extra notes.
Make some extra
Clarify
notes to
some
it.
things on the bingo card.
Well, so this next one is Carrie's first candlelight processional.
Mm-hmm.
You've never actually been to one.
Not in person, no.
So yes, we need to make this happen. Do I need to be there with you, or because it just says Carrie's first? Can I?
Well, it depends. I guess like for some of these things, maybe only as one of us does it, but ideally,
Both of us should,
us.
but the candlelight.
Like I would love to go to the candlelight processional at Disneyland, but I don't. That's like probably not possible. So I'll take the Walt Disney World one when Ralph Macchio was there.
Well, if it's Ralph Macchio, that would be like I would. So I'm not a fan of the candlelight processionals.
I know that's
However,
why I put. Did you see on the bingo card I put Z's?
yeah,
That's you.
like is that me
That's you
snoring?
sleeping from the other bingo cell, the other box.
However, if it was Ralph Macchio, I would absolutely be there because I think watching you watch the candlelight processional would be amazing.
I think it's a beautiful thing, no matter who's the host.
Eh, we'll see. We'll see. But yes,
Okay.
okay, so that's a good one.
So the next one is a club level stay at Walt Disney World or Disneyland.
Yes.
I've never stayed in a club level room at Walt Disney World.
Me neither. We got to
Awesome.
do it.
So even if it's just one night, right? Like we don't have
Yeah.
to do
Because if you
like
even if
ideally
you
multiple nights, but
ideally multiple nights, but even if you did one night, that means you get the day before and the day after, right? Like you technically get 2 days in the lounge, don't you?
yeah.
So we could make the most of that. We'll do it. That one I know we'll do. That one I know we'll do. Okay. The next one is DVC Resort Craft. So we're going to do one together because we actually haven't done a craft together at a resort.
I've never done one before, only you have.
But I thought you didn't you do like a tie-dye shirt or something?
Never.
No, you talked about it, but you didn't do it. So Carrie, yes, we need to do a craft together.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. You know what? Like there's like 5 on here that we could just bang out in one trip.
If we plan it, but we won't. We'll be there going, it'll be the last day and we'll
I
be like,
know.
were we supposed to do something?
I know. I know. We'll be like planning the candlelight processional. And we're like, oh, we gotta go to a DVC resort craft and we gotta do club level while we're here.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so next is visit an international Disney park. It wasn't specific. I was going to put Disneyland Paris or something to be specific, but I thought you never know what might happen in a year, so let's just keep the door open.
Yeah.
Any international park. Maybe we just
Because
happen to end up in Tokyo.
you
Maybe we
never
go to
know.
Paris.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be fun to try something new. I see. Yes. Think of all the podcast episodes we'd get out of it. The trip reports.
Mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
for
See?
sure.
The next one I think is pretty easy for us to achieve. But
I don't
it's
know. We
it's
haven't.
easy, but we've been talking about it for 2 years.
Mhm.
And that's for us to go on a Disney cruise together.
Considering we haven't been on a Disney cruise since 2020 together.
Together. Yeah. How does this happen, Carrie? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. But let's do it this year. We're going to do it.
We tried last year,
We did
but it
try
didn't
and
work.
then I don't know, it didn't pan out. But we did have it sort of kind of half baked planned.
Yeah. Okay. So next is try 3 new restaurants, table service restaurants at Walt Disney World.
Yes. That we could do.
That'd be easy for me because there's lots of places I haven't probably been to.
You know what? And we enjoy trying new places together. Like we did one trip once where we just went to new table service restaurants and we had a ball.
Yeah.
So maybe that one we'll get the dining plan. Although we don't want to do that when we're staying club level because we'll be eating at club level in the club level
Exactly.
lounge. So it'll
We
have to
could
be a
pair
separate
some
one.
of these together for sure. So
We could tack it on the end of the Disney cruise. We could go over and do a few restaurants.
yeah.
Okay. The next one is 4 in-person hangouts in Canada, not work related. So something that people don't realize, Carrie, is we don't live that far from each other. It's like
Not
maybe
really.
35-minute drive?
Probably 40 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Even with Toronto traffic, an hour maximum. But
Yeah.
yet we very rarely see each other in Canada in person. Unless it's a work related event. like when they have supplier trainings or stuff like that for travel agent dinners, and we are at the
Yeah.
same one.
True.
Otherwise, all of our conversations are virtual.
Yeah.
So
Like
this
this.
year, we're going to do it. We're going to see each
We're
other
gonna do
outside
it.
of the sunny states of Florida or
Well,
California.
we were supposed to do one in December and we didn't make it.
Yeah, we had a day planned and everything. And then the night before, I
Oh,
think we canceled it.
yeah.
So
And it's a new year.
it's a new year and we have new things because I have a new discount store up the street from me that opened that we keep saying you're going to come in and we're going to go check that out and yeah.
And you got lots of great places to eat around your house, so restaurants.
Yes. So that's on the list. So that's a good one. Okay. So
Okay,
four
next
in-person
is
hangouts. That's really not a lot.
no. Next is a retirement cruise.
Yes.
Because we both retired in quotation marks from our unmagical jobs. So we dreamt about
Yes.
a retirement cruise one day. So let's see if we could do it this year.
I think we have to, Carrie, even if it is the Disney cruise. Like you and I just need to do something that is like a chill, although that MSC cruise was like one of the best cruises I've ever been on.
Yeah, that's why I think it needs to be like a different cruise. A Disney cruise and a retirement cruise are, I think, two different things.
Yeah. This is why we can't do the full card because neither one of us can afford to do all the things on
We
the
would get
card.
no work done because we'd always be traveling.
We'd be traveling everywhere, but that would be fun. Our retirement cruise, we deserve it. For sure. For sure. Okay, the next one, we're going to do it this year. It's going to cost us, but I don't care. We're going to do it.
Not if we don't plan it.
I know. We're going to meet Ralph Macchio and William Zabka. We are going to find them at a Comic-Con during a time when we're not traveling because the last time they were at a Comic-Con not far from us, I don't think, like in the States, like it was just across the border or something, was it? And we were at D23. Like
Probably going to be at a Comic Con in like St. Louis, Missouri, or something like that. Is
we
where the Comic Con will be,
we'll get one of those
or
Porter flights.
like Reno, Nevada, or something.
We can do it, Carrie. I believe in us. Okay.
Yeah, we need to check into that. Okay, so next, this one is one that I snuck on because it was my idea for the bingo, and I kind of pre-populated some things.
You did
So,
populate a few.
visit Disneyland for the Christmas decor. Disneyland,
Land. Yes. Yes.
land,
Yep.
and I almost like booked next year already or this year because I was so upset that I didn't go this year when I told myself at the start of the year I was for sure going to go to Disneyland for Christmas this in 2025 and I didn't. So like I think I'm going to make hotel reservations sooner than later for that one so that I
So
don't.
that it's locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a little bit of Christmas decorations, but we didn't get to spend time in the parks when we were
Yeah,
there
they were
last
just starting to
November.
put it out, put them
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So
So it was
like
only
we
a
were
little
there
bit.
the week, yeah, when they started taking down Halloween and putting up Christmas. So we were still a few days shy of it being officially Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. All right. The next one, we're back on the year of health. Uh, you and I are actually going, and this one I think we should do no matter whether we get the bingo line or not. We do have to have like annual physicals. You know, we are ladies of a certain age now
yeah.
that require regular doctor visits and making sure we're taking care of ourselves. So that one we're gonna do.
Yeah. The next one's just as fun. Drink more water.
So true. I don't know that I can drink any more water than I already do because most of the days I'm pretty much floating. But Carrie needs to drink more water. Absolutely.
Great.
Good. Good. The next one is something that I have not done in years, you have not done in years, and we've never done together. And that is a pool day at Walt Disney World. We always talk about how fun it would be to just relax by the pool, whatever, and we've never done it. And
fun fact, don't even pack a bathing suit.
Yeah, we don't pack bathing suits. Because I think I said that to you. The only time you and I have ever been swimming together was on our MSC cruise.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. We had a great time in that pool. So yes, we're going to do a pool day at Walt Disney World. Because I guess when we're at Disneyland, we don't have time for that kind of stuff.
We could, for sure. But I just put I put Walt Disney World for most of them because I figured that's most likely where we will be together.
Probably. Yes.
Okay, so the next one is travel to a new place. So a place we've never been to before.
Yes.
Which is pretty easy for me because I haven't really been too far. And I don't think we have to travel to the new place together.
Right.
But we both should travel to a new place.
To someplace new. Does it count if it's like a cruise port?
I guess it depends on. Maybe we'll determine that at the end of the year if we haven't been anywhere.
If we've been nowhere.
Like, to be honest, most of the cruise ports, like, I've never been to any cruise port other than the Bahamas, and I went to Jamaica because my cruise got routed for a hurricane. Like, when you do the Disney ones, I just go to
right
Bahamas and back. So it won't take much for me to go somewhere new, as long as I go somewhere not my usual.
Well, and I think if we're going to count a cruise port, we have to get off the ship.
Most people do. You don't.
I know. People are always amazed when I say, like, you and I went on like a 10-day cruise and we only got off the ship in one port, and that was just because we wanted to see their private island. And we walked the whole island. I think we were done in an hour.
It was pretty hot that day too, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then
we could have went swimming there, but we didn't.
We didn't. We got back on the pool, and I think that was our pool day, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So next is, I think this can happen because it's coming back. The tea at the Grand Floridian.
So excited, Carrie. I love the tea at the Grand Floridian, and I think it's coming back, right?
I think they announced it. I don't know when, though, but we got to look into that.
Yes.
I've always wanted to do that, and I never had the chance. Meanwhile, you've done it like 10 times.
Let's do it. It's so exciting. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I read 2 in a row and you were supposed to, they were supposed to be
That's fine.
Whatever. Sorry.
That's okay. This is exciting.
I just realized because I had looked ahead and I was supposed to say the next one, and now it's yours.
This one, we're going to, and now we each have to do this, I guess, and that is to bake a bundt cake. A bundt cake. So a regular cake does not count. It's got to be a bundt cake.
It's got to be a bundt cake. I make them all the time. So that was more for you to get bacon.
I have not made one since COVID.
Oh.
I need to get on that.
It's easy. It's a good thing to make. You do the next one because then you do 2 in a row.
Okay. The next one is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, or Jollywood. I haven't been to Jollywood. I've never done Jollywood.
To be honest, that's the only one I want to really go to. So if we end up going to the candlelight if I ever make it to the candlelight processional, I would be pairing a Jollywood with that because it's the same time of year.
So we could do that at the same time. That works. Okay, so we could plan a Jollywood with a candlelight.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, the next one is yours.
Is a Muppet themed podcast episode. I wonder if we'll be able to pull that one off.
Yeah, why not?
I should have wrote 5 podcast episodes.
You should have. The 5 new guests are all Muppet related to talk about Muppets.
Like it.
So a full Muppet themed episode. Only one?
Well, now I wish I would have put more than one, but one, yeah. Let's just
All
Same
right.
one.
All right.
It's an easy bingo. It's an easy bingo square.
I think
I
so. I
hope.
think so. Okay, so the next one is yours. I'm not doing this. I am not getting a kitten or two.
Not either. Maybe more next year, but I figured it's worth it, Maybe if I put it into the universe, if I manifest it, it'll happen
It
sooner than I
will.
expect.
Put it out there, Carrie. I think it's time. You need a kitten. I know you don't like kittens. You like cats. I like kittens. I don't like cats.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I
Maybe
don't
this
like them.
year.
They're just a lot of work.
They are. They're, yeah.
But kittens are so
Um,
cute.
they're cute, but maybe this year we'll get a kitten or two. If I get one, I'm gonna get two.
You may
But
as well.
maybe more next year thing, but we'll see. I put it on there just in case. Maybe it'll
Maybe.
happen because it was on the bingo card.
Do you have names that
Um,
you've thought of for kittens?
no, you gotta see what they're like first.
See what their personality. Oh, really? Like you name babies before you know what they're like?
Oh, but like you don't want to call like if well, often when you get cats that are adopted, they already have a name,
Right.
but they're not a good name.
Right.
So you got to rename them.
And then you see what they're like.
My one cat, when we like my family cat, we got her from the Humane Society. Her name was Rihanna. Rhiannon. Or Rihanna, not Rihanna like Rihanna. Rhiannon. And I think it's a popular name for like a certain from
Oh,
certain
okay.
cultures or whatever, like from England or something. I don't know. I've heard the name before. That was her name. Her real name ended up being Puss Puss.
Puss puss?
Her name officially for legal and veterinarian purposes was Puss Puss LeBlanc.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what I mean. Like they're given a name when they're adopted, when they're at the shelters, but they don't
Right.
always stick. They don't always stick. So yeah.
You have to see the personality first.
Or see like if they have a black nose and a white tip tail, then you call them Figaro.
Right.
So or if they're
Exactly.
handsome as can be, you call them Prince Charming. So okay. So next, this one is on here like it's probably not going to happen. Is go to Club 33. I don't even really want to go to Club 33, but I thought I'd put like a pie in
Come
the
on,
sky,
man.
like
We need to get into
dream.
Club 33, even just to have a cup of tea and a biscuit. I I want to I want to see the inside.
Well, it's on the list, so
It's on the
maybe
list.
maybe it'll happen.
Well, because we're manifesting this whole list.
Yeah, maybe it'll happen. So I put it on there
Okay. Yeah.
just in case.
The last one is incredibly important for both of us. I don't know what's going to happen either. So, ay, ay, ay. We are always at our desks, Carrie and I. We're always working. It's just who we are. It's funny. We never do a video call. I mean, we have phones that we could be video calling on the phone, but it never happens. It's always on our computers. Why? Because we're always at our desk when we answer it.
Pretty
So,
much.
our last square is that Carrie and I are going to find what they call work-life balance.
What say what?
It's a goal. It's a goal that we're going to find some work-life balance so that we actually, try to work reasonable hours, try to have time away from our desk, and that's why then well, we're going to, because we're going to do the steps. And in order for us to get the 35,000 steps a week, we're going to have to leave our desks. Although technically I have a walking pad under my desk. But we got to move. We got to do it. So that's
Yeah,
the plan. I think that's a
let's
pretty
do
good
it.
2026 plan.
Yes. And in the meantime, as we were talking, I added more things and I doodled a little bit more on our bingo card.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
We're
So
ready to
are you going
go.
to just keep that pinned up somewhere?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
have to remember to look at it.
Well, I did put it in in my calendar for December so that we remember to pull it out and look at it in December and see how far we got. We'll see. The health ones we got to do because this is important. You and I got to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Now, I forgot to ask you this before we started recording. You know what's coming, Carrie?
Yeah.
Do you have pixie dust?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. What's your pixie dust today, Carrie? What brought you joy?
Well, my pixie dust is how my broken fridge turned into a kitchen renovation. So now
Yes.
in the new year, I have a new kitchen, which is nice, but a lot of work and a little bit of stress.
But it looks so good, Carrie.
But I have a nice new kitchen now, and I cooked my first dinner in it yesterday, so it was nice.
So you started with a broken fridge. The fridge died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that was yeah, what are you going to do? And then
buy a new fridge.
Yeah, but then if you're buying the fridge,
yeah, it turned into everything. Fridge, stove, microwave, dishwasher, new counters, new backsplash, touching up the ceiling, touching up the paint, new lights, new fixtures, new plug thingamajiggies, new socket. What are they called? All of it. It's brand new. The rest of the house, trash. And the kitchen,
you could just stay in the kitchen all day. You know what? Because it makes sense. The appliances, when you buy them individually, are much more expensive than if you buy packages, like you bundle. Yeah.
One is a lot cheaper than four.
I know.
Even
I'm
with
such
the
an
bundle
enabler. It's such an enabler.
So, but yes, that's my pixie dust. It was a bit of a crazy holiday, but yesterday I cooked in my kitchen, my new kitchen.
I love it.
What's your pixie dust?
Don't laugh at me, but I found a new place that I'd like to eat. And I think it's relatively good for you. And I've never eaten there before. And they're everywhere. Chipotle.
Oh.
I've never eaten there before. And I was at my sister's last week and they were ordering dinner and she's like, do you want to, because we were taking down our Christmas tree finally. And she was like, do you want, and I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. It was so flippin' good.
Yeah, everybody loves it. I don't ever eat there, but.
Have you ever had it?
Maybe once. Like, I don't really that's not my kind of, like, if you put it in front of me, or you said, let's go there, and I'd be the same as you. I'd be like, it's so good. But when I'm anticipating eating somewhere, I would never choose it. I would never choose it.
And that's same with me. But my Grande burrito place that I used to love up the street closed. So then I was like, oh, where am I going to get burrito bowls? And then I tried this Chipotle. So you can get like a burrito bowl, but then they also have like chips and dip. And it was so good. It was so good. I'm like, I'm dreaming about it now. I'm like, I gotta go get it again.
Everybody loves Chipotle. You're the last on the train.
I'm always the last on the train for everything, right? It's like Ted Lasso. I was telling somebody, I'm like, oh my gosh, I started watching, and they're like, Fran, that was like 4 years ago. Where you been? Like, yeah, I'm always late to the party. But that's my Chipotle. All right.
Cool.
Thank you all for tuning in. And if you made it all the way to the end of the podcast, of course, we appreciate you being here and listening to us and letting us show up in your ears every couple of weeks. And we're back for the year, so we'll be back in a couple of weeks. And thanks again for listening. We'll hear you then.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Pixie Dust Fan Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the episode.
Make sure you're following us on your favorite podcast player so you'll get a new episode every week. And find us on social media too. We'd love to hear from you.
Till next time, remember, you are never too old to be young. Chase your dreams and design your own happily ever after.